Hi, it's Peter Parker. Today I wanted to give you a market update for the greater Sacramento area. Now that we've very solidly gone through the first half of 2015, we've got market stats for you just to give you an overall feel of how things have shaped up. It's been a very strong year here so far in Sacramento. Sales are up, prices are up. We can go into a little bit more detail. And just as a heads up, we're going to give about 4 more specific videos tailored to certain market areas, including Folsom and El Dorado Hills, Elk Grove, Roseville in South Placer County, and then just sort of the central part of Sacramento, just to give a more detailed neighborhood-oriented analysis. But generally speaking, what we've seen is an increase of between 7 and 9% with average prices. We tell people safely 4 to 8% depending on their price range, particular location. That's definitely borne out. The increases have been stronger in the lower and low to mid price ranges than in the upper price ranges. And even though sales have been very strong, there's still a really low tolerance amongst buyers, especially in the higher price ranges, for overpriced homes, homes that have either features or conditions or locations that adversely affect value in the eyes of buyers. You need to be careful about overpricing your home if you're selling. That still applies. That said, we've seen an increase in the number of people that are FHA home buyers. It's up to about 27.5% in the month of June. That's up about 4% above what it was last year and this year's average. That's driving pressure in the low and low-mid price ranges especially, and it's also giving rise to some higher offers over list price frequently in those price segments. We have seen an average of time on the market of 30 days, which is still longer than it was when the market was really screaming upwards in 2012, 2013, the first half of 2013 at least. But still, that's pretty fast moving, especially if you look at it nationwide. Inventory, the supply of homes that's available, is down below 2 months, and that's the sign of an extreme seller's market. Nationwide, anything at 3 months of inventory or below is considered a very strong seller's market, so we're closing in on about half that level. That said, we have seen inventory increasing as more people put their homes on the market in May and June. And typically this is the time of year when sales activity starts to decline as it sort of recedes until it bottoms out in November, December. So especially for people selling homes, you want to be very careful not to put your home on the market too late in the season, and especially not to overprice it, especially if you have either location, features, or conditions that we described before could not put at the top of buyers' lists according to what else they see on the market. A couple of other statistics. Average price per square foot is up 8% since a year ago at this time, and the volume of short sales and REOs is down. We have all the time buyers asking us, gee, I really want to buy a pre-foreclosure home or a foreclosure home or a short sale. I think I'm going to get a better deal. That's certainly often the case. However, you have to realize also that they're down to about 5% each, short sales and bank-owned homes with inventory. So 90% of the market doesn't fit that description. And those have been receding. They're declining each year as we go. Last thing I wanted to mention is cash sales were about 16% of all the transactions in the greater Sacramento area. That's half of what it was a year ago. So again, we've seen the all-cash investors moving to other areas of the country where values are more favorable for them to make a profit margin on flipping homes and buying and holding investment properties. But it's a better time, less competition for people, especially in the low and mid ranges. Hope that helps as a quick overview. We'll give those detailed descriptions of particular areas, and as always, for your own specific property or any questions you have, you can call, email us, or text us. We're always happy to help.